For the position of Club Growth Director, floor candidate Bilal Shariff. Would you like to begin with an opening statement, or shall we proceed directly to the questions?
Opening statements. I would like to proceed with opening statements. Hello, leaders. I'm Bilal Shariff, candidate for Club Growth Director. First of all, thank you so much for choosing to watch my candidate showcase. In Toastmasters, I always believe that your best one is always your next one. Let me repeat, your best one is always your next one. That's the mindset I want for our districts, where clubs keep improving while also increasing. The next 4 minutes, I will try to respond questions in simple words so that even if you are a new Toastmaster, new ExCom member, you will try to understand my approach. Dear members, even after this candidate showcase, if you have any question or any clarity required, feel free to reach out to me. I'm always reachable and approachable. Thank you. Let's get started, Neha.
What is your strategy for sustainable club growth?
Okay. Thank you so much, Neha, for that wonderful question. For sustainable club growth, the first thing I will bring in is to engage the members. So most of the time we charter clubs after clubs, but we fail to engage members in many cases. So even as a division director, I came up with a lot of engaging strategies in my division to engage members, to engage students. We made cricket and Toastmasters together, and we created an event, and we had Tamil conference to engage members. We had an initiative called She Speaks, where we gathered 33 unique stories of women and highlighted in Toastmaster opportunity. So I believe for a sustainable club growth, apart from chartering a club, we have to engage members and we have to consistently generate value for the members. So thank you, Seha. Next question, please.
What, according to you, is more important, retention or growth, and why?
Okay. According to me, I feel like both are important. But if you ask me, when comparing both, I could go ahead with retention because the existing members need support first. Like most of the time, we go and charter clubs, but before that, the existing members' concerns has to be addressed. What is required for the existing members? Even as a division director, the first thing I did in the month of first week of July last year was to understand members. We released a survey like what is expected out of division in Toastmasters, like what members required out of Toastmasters. With that survey, we charted a lot of initiative for the members. So I feel this increases the retention because when we are able to accommodate what members required out of Toastmasters, retention, it increases by default. So I will value retention top before the growth. Thank you. Next question, please.
A high performing club is losing members. What strategy, according to you, will help to sustain and become successful?
Thank you, Neha. So I have faced a couple of scenarios in the clubs which I have served in executive committees. Like say in my past club, Impeccable Speakers, which is part of Wells Fargo. So Wells Fargo announced to close their Chennai office. At that point in time, the club momentum was not there. So as a president, I ensured that we engage members in a unique way. We had a meeting in a beach and engaged members. We had one Toastmasters meeting in cultural heritage site in Valluvar Kotam in Chennai and engaged members. And we had one meeting in open theater in a garden and engaged members. So we came up with unique ideas and creative ideas. Apart from that, even inside a Toastmasters meeting and a table topic segment, apart from giving a question, we came up with an idea where we showed an image and asked members like what comes to their mind when you see that particular image. And we played music and asked members speak for 1 to 2 minutes, like what comes to your mind when you listen to that particular music. We played a news anchor and reader format where as a news leader, table topic master will say there is a flood in Chennai. What is the situation in Velachery? And the speaker has to speak for 1 to 2 minutes, reporting the condition from that particular place. So we came up with unique and creative ideas to engage members. And that's one of the technique I use when I was serving an ExCom member. Thank you. Next question, please.
What is more valuable, one strong new club or 3 average ones? How does that guide your effort?
Thank you so much, Neha. So I believe one strong club, okay, it's red. One strong club, I could value it more because as a division director, even 2 weeks back, we added a club. That was the first club in our division we added. What I feel is even if we are chartering one club, that club has to sustain for 100 years. It's not like we are chartering club after club and closing it in the next term. So if I become a club growth director, I will ensure even if I'm chartering only one club in my entire term.
Thank you for your responses. You may now leave the meeting.